Sammy Patel says there are 150,000 truck drivers from India on our roads.
That actually came out so I have a count that is above 29,000, but under 30,000. That's the registered trucking companies. Some of them are like duplicates and triplicates, but that number, that 150,000, came from one of the leaders of this coalition that's supporting Harjinder Singh. So I don't even know if we could get that number.
Wow. DMF Data Corp says truck parking is next.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
To this too.
Yeah. The truck parking shortage, if we cleared out some of this capacity, there would be truck parking.
Wow, that's true. I think about the times when I'm driving back home and the way stations or whatever, they're just lined down the highways on the on ramps or off ramps. And even in some parts, they're like, they have to put up signs that say, hey, no overnight parking here or whatever. It's dangerous or whatever.
And I didn't even think about it. I posted one of my, like, guess how many trucking companies or trucks are at this location. And the one I did a couple days ago was an apartment complex. And there were 20, what was it? I get them confused now how many we have. Anyway, I'll tell you the number in a minute. But someone,
I think I actually saved that one. Maybe I didn't. I scrolled through your timeline, so
I can get it.
I recall it.
I just wanted to give the correct number. Sure. 47. So there's 47 trucking companies that were listed at this apartment complex. And so my thought is always just on the, like, illegitimacy of this. And I didn't even think about the truck parking. Those trucks, I zoomed out and I looked around the area to see if there was a yard or anything. There's not. And someone had commented that all of those trucks are probably parked at a truck stop and they're just driving their cars back home, like for the night or the weekend, and they're taking that truck parking.
Oh, wow.
And I had never thought about that.
Right. That's interesting. They're another way that they're abusing the politeness of our society, right?
Mm-hmm.
I did see that you reposted this here. Let me change it or put it on here. Illegals put out of service in one day in Nevada, parked and locked in at Elko jump scale. So it looks like they took 4 trucks out of service just in one day. I'm kind of doing what,
again, yes, it takes them out of service. I don't know the specifics behind that. I don't know where the people went. Did they fly back home? Is someone coming to get the truck? I always have so many questions on this.
True. Are they just going to face a suspension?
Yeah. But the fact that even the out of service is being enforced is beautiful.
Right. We're seeing something. Yeah. See this right here. Sam Whitaker says nature is healing. Seems like the response is pretty positive.
And if you look at those trucks, like I zoomed in on them, you don't have to do that. But the ability to maintain equipment, the actual care of what they're driving it's insane. And they don't. And I grew up with my dad and grandpa working on their own trucks, washing their own trucks, and truly taking care of what they own. It's just not, it's not the same. Ownership, it's not the same culture, morals, values. I don't know. I don't like it.
Right. Shay says send ICE to parking lots. That's getting some positive feedback there. Says 4, give me a break. I know, was that a lot to you, or I mean, it's only 4, I guess, but
yeah,
it's just one place in one day. It's something.
2 is exciting to me.
I believe in the past they wouldn't have stopped these guys. So there's some type of adjustment happening, right? People are more aware of it, looking for it. They're aware that the public is taking notice as well.
Yeah.
Have them audited under security.
And that would take care of a lot of the freight. So I had an article that went out in FreightWaves because I went on like this rampage of calling everything freight fraud. And it was like a buzzword in the industry month over month over month. probably for like the last 2 years. But when we call everything freight fraud, then nothing is freight fraud. And it's just like calling like all illnesses one thing, and it's really not. And you can't solve something that is put under such a large umbrella. And so with freight fraud, there's freight theft, there's like cyber crimes, there's all kinds of different things in there. And stealing the cargo out of trucks, I can't solve that with like locking down an email inbox. That could be solved. One of the answers would be like more security on those parking lots from people breaking into the trailers and stealing freight or cargo out of the back of the truck.
Right. And I saw, once again, I didn't save this one, but I did see, might have been Gord that posted this one too, but when it comes to the brokers and not having any human contact, essentially, they don't know who's supposed to actually show up to pick up a load. So if somebody is able to intercept that message and know that this load is expected to be picked up at this time on this day, a thief can show up with their truck and maybe be 5 minutes early. I don't know how that would work, but I'm here, get backed in, boom, they're gone with a whole truckload of stuff that they just stole.
And that happens a lot. And one of the things that the industry has been so focused on is like compromised emails. I don't even know that it's compromised emails that's causing this. I definitely think it's more on the ELDs. So those devices that are in the trucks and the mobile apps on their phones, because some of those like data centers or the management of that data is in whoever's hands that wants to get it and also overseas. They have everything. They have the tracking information. They have the documents for the load. They know exactly where it's coming from, where it's going to, where the truck's been, where the truck's going. Some of them, I even found reviews where they had accessed the driver's cell phone data because of the app, and they were making calls and sending text on his behalf.
Wow.
So
that's crazy.
It's a huge, like, the ELDs I would consider a national security issue at this point. The FBI actually warned the FMCSA back in 2020 about what could happen with this. And from what I've seen, we did nothing to.
Wow. So the technology is kind of like a double-edged sword because
oh my goodness, yeah.
It's good for some things, but then it's opens a whole new can of worms for the theft side of it, I guess.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this clip and you'd like to see more, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and follow. And you can always catch the show live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.